Oliver's first visit to the garden tonight is watched cautiously from the sidelines by a rat. She knows Oliver will tolerate a drinking companion, but he will give her the sharp end of his spines if she tries the same thing with the food. And believe me, I know what that feels like. Unfortunately, by the time Oliver is ready for a drink, our little visitor has already disappeared. Oliver is obviously really thirsty as he settles down to drink. And drink. And drink. Eventually, the food is left unattended, giving the rat a chance to steal some food. It's no doubt an offence she would like to repeat, but Oliver soon puts pay to that idea, leaving her skulking in the wings again. This guy really can drink, but I suppose eating all that dried food would be rather like eating a pot noodle without adding the water. Oliver really is covering his food options tonight as he makes another trip to the hut, just as Tilly arrives at the dish, although it looks like she is sharing it with the slugs tonight. Slugs don't usually make up as big a part of a balanced hoggy diet as people may think. About 5% in fact. Thankfully, these big ones are just too slimy to be tempting. Beetles, caterpillars and worms generally make up a large chunk of a wild hog's diet, but they certainly don't turn their noses up at cat food, or in this case, hedgehog mix. The sudden reappearance of Oliver explains Tilly's vanishing act, but I'm not sure who jumped higher there, the hog or the rat. A somewhat embarrassed Oliver takes a moment to collect himself, before running off at the arrival of Tilly, probably hoping she wasn't watching earlier. Oliver appears to be engaged in a staring match with the shed, or maybe he's just dozing off under the stool. Either way, Tilly seems content to ignore him and stuff her face again. And let's face it, those little hoggy drumsticks of hers could use some fattening up for the winter. After a brief drink, she waddles off, but is back again in less than 10 minutes, suggesting that she hasn't yet decided to explore beyond the garden. I guess those little legs are quite happy just to offer a shuttle service between the garden's best features, the food and the food. Really, Tilly.